Well, good morning. I'm so excited to do another live feed this morning. I'm just thrilled. I was on the SABWB, which stands for San Antonio Black, White, and Brown. And Pastor Flowers at Faith Outreach Center has this organization. And if your church does not have a member of it, you need to join it and be a part of this new revival that we're having in San Antonio. But anyway, I was so excited that our governor yesterday sent a letter out and said that churches can reopen, and he's leaving the power of how those churches are opening and what they're doing and how they're going to do it. He's leaving it up to the pastors, which I commend Governor Abbott. Thank you so much for just reaffirming our freedom to hold worship in a facility. And then to let the churches have the power and authority to organize how they do that. And I have my own, thoughts on that, and I'll share those with you in a few minutes. But how wonderful that the churches can reopen now, today. They have that power and authority. And the cool thing is that the local government, the city leadership, cannot override the state or federal guidelines. They can't say, oh, well, we have a different opinion of this freedom, this established freedom that you have. So I'm so excited that our mayor, who isn't, really for Christians, that he can't change that policy, and that the churches, they should follow these guidelines. It's not they must follow the guidelines. They should, but it is up to them. And the way I think about that is that, I don't think that the church elders or pastors should tell their members what to do, but encourage them to pray and have them pray to God and be invested in this, whether they go back to church or not, and listen to their inner voice, whether they should go or not. Now, I wouldn't think that people that are high risk should go at this time, but I think those people that are healthy, why shouldn't they go? And what does it matter whether they hug each other? Are we really, we hug each other when we have flu symptoms. If you're sick, stay home. But I think that the pastors should encourage their congregation to pray about whether they should go to church this Sunday or not, and then move forward from there. But I'm really excited. The governor's letter that I'm talking about is called GA16. So look that up so you can read all the details of it. But basically, it's government is staying out of a pastor's rule on how they do their church, which is perfect. That's what we need. Less government involvement and more faith involvement. This to me is like a light shining on San Antonio. And I know that Pastor Flowers, and seriously, let me recommend that again, San Antonio Black, White, and Brown. So go to sabwb.org and sign up somebody from your church to attend this and learn how. The whole purpose of this organization that Pastor Flowers has started is to educate Christian people on the values and the basic principles of that we want our political representatives to have. We need them to not want to kill babies. We need them to not want to have socialism. We need them to, there's a lot of basic biblical principles that, we need our political figures to believe in to righteously govern us. And we need to support those people that have those values. And so that's all what this SABWB is all about. And so we need as many churches and, as many representatives from the different churches to get together and figure out how we can better educate the people in San Antonio to vote. Because right now only 15% of the people vote. And if we had 85% of the Christians voting for righteous leaders that wanted to help and encourage and make happy the majority of the population, That's what we need. When righteous people rule, the people rejoice. When you have righteous people in there making the right decision based on biblical values. And we need this year is the destiny of our nation. The vote this year, November, is a vote for the destiny of our nation. And next May is going to be a vote for the destiny of our city. And both of those are up. We need to do what is right for all of San Antonians and not just a few, but the majority of them. And right now the majority are not being represented. So we need to have the majority of them. And so I encourage you again, I don't want to beat that to death, but sabwb.org, sign up and be a part of that. And let me see what else. You know, the times are screaming at you. We can't just let anyone be in public office. So we need the righteous people in keen alignment of the principal kingdom of God. And so we need to saturate the atmosphere with the righteous principles and change our attitudes. So again, I think that pastors out there, we need to let the congregation decide whether they want to come or not. And I think if they pray about this, pray earnestly, and the Lord will tell them. And then that way, the burden is on them and the participation is on them to come. And then you just prepare your facility or the facility where your church meets and, you know, wipe down with Clorox or whatever it is that you need to do, because we do need to keep the health and safety. But I'm telling you that God protects those who honor him. So I don't have a problem with going to church on Sunday. And if anybody wants to hug me if I get to go, hey, just do it, because I'm healthy. I think that I have the capabilities of fighting off a virus, and I'm not trying to, you know, get everybody sick, but you know what? We've got to combat what's going on. And all of this, people think it's just a virus. It's so much more than a virus. It's about light and darkness. And I'm so excited to see the light starting to shine through. So, you know, y'all have a great day and share this. And if you want to get on this list, I'm going to get a copy of that GA16 letter and send out to all my pastor friends. And, you know, if they missed the call of Charles Flowers last night. And anyway, just help spread the word. I am so excited that we're going to get together and pray again, because we all know when two or more pray, that makes that prayer 10,000 times as powerful. And we need to pray. There's so much evil going on. If we don't get together and pray for our nation, pray for President Trump, God bless him for all that he does and all the ridicule and hate that he takes and threats. And he's out there for the American people. And we need a lot more patriots like him out there. So we want to include you and everybody else that you know. Again, Anita Kegley signing off here, and God bless all of you. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'd love to hear your comments, and I just think y'all need to get involved and be out there and shine your light for Jesus. Thank you so much.